So for most of us, it's a normal work trend that's setting in most industries across the globe. And most of us have figured out during the pandemic, have figured out how and where to set up your home office. However, there is a number of people who suffer from spinal, that is back and neck pain, during this work from home period, or do you still suffer from back pain or neck pain because of this work from home situation? So today let's address how can you take care of your back while working from home. And I'm going to do another video on how can you take care of your neck while working from home, but let's focus on the back for today. So I'm going to give you some very simple and easy to implement tips. Basically, you can start with these tips you can start with them today. Before I get into the topic, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Swati. I'm an executive mom power coach. I help moms of younger kids who work in high stress executive jobs to manage their spinal, that is back and neck pain. And I do this by giving you simple exercises, easy lifestyle tips, some hacks, and as I also talk about some non toxic natural products that have helped me in my own spinal and joint pain journey. I do all this without taking away a big chunk of your time because, hey, we are moms, we're busy people, right? So, all the solutions that I talk about will fit easily into your existing daily schedule. All right, probably go down for a coffee or some networking and you're moving around your office. This is not a very common scenario in your home. Excuse me. So, one very important thing is to de stress your spine by getting up regularly from your desk or taking mini breaks every 20 to 30 minutes. I know it sounds like a lot, but if, say, you are in a long meeting or you are on a video call and you can't get up from your chair, that's all right. You can just shuffle your weight around your chair or just shift your weight from one side of the bottom to the other side, uncross your legs. Basically, that gives your spine a bit of space to a bit of time to de-stress itself, and it takes the stresses off those lumbar or lower back, your back ligaments, muscles, spine, the whole area. Basically, it's not as good as getting up from your chair, but at least it's a little bit of movement that you can get in. There was a study which said that when you sit for more than 20 minutes or so, you tend to increase the stresses on your disc quite considerably. So, when you're talking about people who already have pre existing back pain, say if you've got a disc herniation or even degeneration or stenosis or arthritis in your back, this 20 minutes is like a golden period. So you want to get up every 20 to 30 minutes, if not an hour, and give your back a little bit of break. All right, moving on. I've stressed that enough. The second thing is, how are you sitting? When you're sitting in your chair, sit right back into the chair. So you know where the seat of your chair and the back of your chair, they're meeting. So there is an angle there. You want your bottom to be right back into that area. So if suppose you have a chair that the seat is too long and you are of a shorter height or you're more petite, then of course you can put a pillow behind you or you can put a lumbar roll. Apart from lumbar rolls, there also another option where you have a full seat, like the back. You can put like a longer support for your back, so that sort of covers your mid back to your lower back as well. So there, I have an ergonomic chair, so I don't use that, but I have used one in my car earlier. I will leave a link to the one that I have used if you're interested, of course. Otherwise, no big deal. I will write a blog on the same topic. How can you take care of your back while working from home? So sorry about that. So I will leave a link to the one that I have used, the lumbar roll and the back support that I have used, in that blog. And I will leave a link to that blog in the description of this video. If you're watching me on Instagram, the link to the blog will be in my bio. All right, so moving on, uh, we can use a lumbar support or a lumbar roll. A simple home hack for that is roll up a towel and put it into the curve of your lower back. Another thing that this lumbar roll does is it prevents slouching or rounding of your back. So if this is your lower back curve, this is the back of your body, this is the front of your body. So you're looking at somebody from the side, a regular chair will support the top and the bottom of your lumbar curve, but the muscles which are in the deeper part of the curve are not supported. So it is a natural thing for you to lean back into the chair. Now, if you're sitting forwards and you're not sitting right back into the chair, as I had just mentioned, what happens is you tend to round your back. So when you round your back, of course, that's going to lead to other issues like back pain or maybe even nerve pain down your legs. So in order to avoid that, a lumbar roll is again a good idea. All right. And of course, if the other thing is if you set up your desk in such a way that everything is more accessible to you, so you're not sitting too far. So if I'm sitting far away from my desk, I have to strain myself to go ahead. Now, there's a lot of stresses that build up on my shoulder and my mid back area that get translated to my lower back as well. You cannot treat the spine in isolation, or you cannot work with the spine in isolation. The neck is going to affect the mid back and is going to affect the lower back as well. So make sure that you're sitting close to your desk. If you can, then get an ergonomic chair. I have done another video on the benefits of an ergonomic chair. You can go to my YouTube channel and watch that video. If you want, you could also go to YouTube and search my name, Swati Prakash, ergonomic chairs or posture, and all the videos will come up. There are quite a few videos I've done on back pain and sitting posture as well. So you could have a look at that. I'm just looking at my notes here. So those were, yes, those were the 3 points that I wanted to cover for you. But here's a bonus point for you. When you are sitting and you're getting up every 20 to 30 minutes, you're taking those regular breaks. Another thing you can do is some simple desk-based exercises. Now, this could be as simple as a shoulder shrug or shoulder rolls or neck movements. Just some movements to get your spine going, just movements to get your body going if you can't get up. These I have put together these movements into a simple video which takes about under a minute, well, under 2 to 3 minutes. And of course, you can stretch it for longer if you want, by increasing the hold times and the number of repetitions of the exercise. I will also leave the link to the desk-based exercises in my blog that I just mentioned. If you missed out that part of the video, let me just mention it again. I've written a blog on the same topic: how can you take care of your back while working from home? And you will find this blog on my on the link to my bio if you're watching me on Instagram, and if you're watching me elsewhere, I will leave a link in the description of this video. Alrighty, I hope that was useful, and